kind of calligraphy with which the performers' names are written, both on the paper on the side of the stage, and maybe on the poster in front of the team, outlining the members performing that day. Yes, it's a very strange kind of writing. It's almost illegible to me. Haha, you are not the only one. And some of these characters are very difficult to read, even for us Japanese. They're written in a very, very thick font.
Enemy soldier incoming.
This thickness is part of the auspicious nature of this calligraphy. How is that? The paper that the name is written on, called a nabila, represents the ear as viewed from above. The white area represents empty seats. The black ink represents the black hair on the tops of the head.
Broken armor.
So
Switching
writing
max.
with thick letters, trying to fill as much of
Pull your head out of your
possible, leaving as little light as you can, represents
on the field.
a
Back on
packed
station.
house.
Go get off.
Wow, Jimmy-san! However, I think they should make it more colorful, not just black. Colorful? Why colorful? Well, I think perhaps in the Edo period, all Japanese people had black hair, but these days a lot of Japanese people are even dyeing their hair. So you could afford to make this more colorful to be a better representation of the top. There is one suspicious thing which I think you probably have not noticed, unless you've gotten really, really close to the stage. Oh, what's that? What does the Rakuoka kneeling on?
Inserting armor.
Cushion called a zabuton.
Broken armor.
Exactly, zabuton. Now, if you know how a zabuton is made, you have a long
Loading
piece of
new mag.
cloth, and it is folded. And it is stuffed with the cushion.
Redeployed and
it
ready
is
for
sewn
business.
up. But see, because it is folded, you only have to sew up 3 sides. The 4th side is folded, so it does not need to be sewn up. So you always make sure to place the zabuton with the unsewn side, the undivisible
soldier
side,
incoming.
the folded up side, facing the audience. This is auspicious.
Enemy destroyed.
In Japanese
Use your
thinking,
tac map to hunt down
things
the
you
rest of them.
cannot divide are more auspicious than things you can divide. Ah, Jinbei-san, I know. That's like when you go to a Japanese wedding. You can give the couple 10,000 yen, or 30,000 yen, or 50,000 yen, but not 20,000 yen, or 40,000 yen. It's the same thing. If you can divide it evenly among the couple, you are saying that they might be able to break up. So it's more auspicious to give an odd number of bills. Exactly. So even the names of the Yosei theaters have 5 kanji characters, or 7 kanji characters, but never 6 or 4. Wow, Jimmy-san, this is so interesting. These auspicious rituals and auspicious actions, auspicious items. Is there anything else that is
Squad
hidden
made
from
it
the
to the
audience?
safe zone.
Hidden from the audience? Yes, you know.
What a fresh man.
The audience doesn't really see the dressing room before the show or before each and every individual performance, right?
Taking fire!
Ah, yes, very good point, Bobby-kun.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Rakuoka should never be
Enemy
seen
dropping
to
into
be
the AR.
preparing for their stories or getting into character, as you might see a solo performer in the West before a show, trying to concentrate, trying to enter the world. You don't do that as a Rakuoka. Most Rakuoka will be in the dressing room and at the side of the stage, joking around with the other storytellers.
kill.
In
Marking the rest
fact,
of
they'll
that
even
squad
be
on your
joking
tac
when their
map.
entrance
Get
music is
hunted.
playing and the audience is waiting for them to
Enemy
go on.
destroyed.
That is the
Tac
spirit.
I'm on fire!
Sophistication.
Switching mags.
And then just before they go on stage, they say a very interesting phrase to the
Mark
people at the
remaining
side of the
operators
stage
from
or
that
in the
squad.
dressing room.
Hunt
They
them
say,
down.
"Osaki ni meikyo sasete itadakimasu," which means I am
Target
going on to
down.
the
Marking
stage
the
to
rest of them.
study. It would be very inauspicious and a little self-centered to say, "I'm going out to kill them," or "Here we go," or "Can't wait to make this audience laugh," or "I'm going to have them rolling in the aisles," or something like that. The thinking of the Rakugo storyteller is, I don't think I'm in a position to make the audience laugh today, but I will
Friendly
learn
loadout
from them,
drops
so
on the
hopefully
way.
I can get better for the future.
10 remain.
Of course,
Keep
every
pushing.
storyteller is going out to make the
Vulnerable
audience
buy
laugh,
station
but you
marked.
should never
Head
say
to
it
the
in
buy
that way.
station before
Even the
time
stance
runs
of the
out.
storyteller
Get
vis-a-vis the
discounted
audience is one of modesty
Enemies are dropping
and
into
lower
the area.
in
Watch
social
the sky.
status. A common greeting to
Good
the audience
kill.
when
Marking the rest
Rakugo
of
begins
that
his
squad on
story
your tac
during
map.
his self-introduction.
Final
You tell you his name and then say, "If you can remember my name and my face before you go home, I will be satisfied." Again, not even
destroyed.
presuming
Use
to
your
want
tac
to
map
make
to
you
hunt down the
laugh,
rest of
which
them.
of course is what they are presuming to do. They just won't say it. I think of the example of one of the great and most famous Rakugo storytellers in all of Japan, perhaps in the history of Rakugo, Katsura Bunshi VI. Very, very famous. And yet when he goes out to greet his audience,
Reloading.
he'll say the greeting, "Thank you for coming from a faraway place at a busy time in your lives." Although I suspect that the truly busy people are not here. All of these various greetings and rituals help keep a kind of veil of self-deprecation and modesty on the part of the storyteller. And this self-deprecation is essential to the very humor of Rakugo. Rakugo audiences love self-deprecation and would feel a little bit strange and uncomfortable if they felt that the story was self-adoring or a little bit, what would we say in Japanese? Angry.
Loading fresh mag.
Thinking highly of himself.
Marks remain
Wow,
Enough of
this
me.
is fascinating. So
Hunt
this
them
code
down.
of behavior is not just a set of manners, but an essential part of the Rakugo comic performance as well. Removes
Last
the
man.
howdy,
Kill.
you know, the
Marking
kind
the
of
rest of that
overkimono,
squad
the
as
little
attack man.
petticoat that's on
Get
top,
hunt.
untying the strings and pew, pulling it off of their back. Jimmy-san, yes, happens all the time. Isn't that just when they're about to start the story? Yes, that's usually the timing now, but in the past apparently it was different. You know, when the Rakugo storyteller came out and looked at the audience and seeing what kind of audience it was, were the young people, was it older people,
Still have
did they
squad
like
mates
comedy?
outside.
Did they like wordplay? Was there a samurai in the house? If there wasn't a samurai in the house, perhaps we should do a story
Contract fire.
that is making fun of the samurai. It could be dangerous to do it if a samurai was actually in the house. That kind of thing. The Rakugoka used to remove the howdy right at the moment that they had decided the story to tell. It was a kind of a secret wink or signal to the audience that the story had been decided. And yet the introduction or the makura part of the performance might still have some time before it reached the actual
Enemies
story
dropping into the
itself.
AO.
So the timing was a bit different back then. That is interesting, Jimmy-san. Speaking of the introductory dialogue, which is a lot like stand-up comedy,
New armor's gone.
just say,
Reloading.
Target down.
Makura?
Marking the rest of them.
Doesn't that
Adding
mean
ammo.
pillow? Yes, exactly. Makura means pillow. But makura also means the introductory monologue before the storyteller enters the story proper. Hey, Jinbei-san, do they often have scandalous stories? Scandalous. Why scandalous? Well, because the makura was pillow talk, right? Very high-level joke. The meaning is a little bit different than the Japanese. You see, the image
got 10
is that the
squads
Rakugo
active in the
storyteller will
field.
play different characters, looking to the left and looking to the right, to transport you into another world. This is a kind of a dream world. And in order for you to be transported into a dream world, you first have to put your head on the makura, or pillow.
Switching
In a
mags.
sense, you have to allow yourself, through sleep, to go into this dream world. Ah, Jimmy-san, I see. That certainly makes sense. Yes, unfortunately for the Rakugo,
Fire
some
sale
audience
active.
members take
Fire
this a little
station
bit too
prices have
literally.
been reduced.
Yes, I know, Jinbei-san. You know, sometimes when I go to the Yosei Theater, I can see audience members actually falling asleep
Your
during the
squad mate is the
performance.
most wanted
You know what I
target.
always think when I see that?
Eliminate threats
I
and secure
hope that they
supply
are
caches
haunted
to
by
reduce
bad
the time in the
dreams,
contract.
as the rest of us
Reloading.
are taken into the dream world of a very, very happy and funny story. And there, Bobby-kun, we wholeheartedly agree.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Resurgence is about to end. Make it count. Marks remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Reloading.
Your squad mate survived. Contract complete.
Hey guys, how's it going? Got Sunshine here. Last week I put up a video of the first story that I had ever learned, first traditional Japanese Rakugo story that I had ever learned, called The Miso Beans. I also did that
Adding
recently
ammo.
in Japanese and also in Chinese. And what I did in Chinese, what I do is my videos in Chinese. So I put them like Google it. I learned from Google Translate. And I throw it up there, and then I got all kinds of suggestions from very, very generous Chinese people, and also other people who are not Chinese but who know Chinese. And they give me maybe a better script, and then I put up the second one. So I'd like you guys just like, I'm gonna put up the English, and then the Japanese, and then
Switching
the Chinese.
mags.
I also have an Italian script for this one, but I haven't managed to record it yet, so you can look forward to that. Those of you who speak Japanese and Chinese, maybe you'd like to listen to how they compare. Those of you who don't speak any of them, maybe you want to just hear the sound. Sorry, if you saw it last week, you want to skip through the English, no problem. If you want to skip, just like you don't have to hear the whole thing. But I'd love you to just hear the comparison of the different languages. Please note that I do not speak Chinese. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a traditional Japanese Rakugo comic storyteller, and my
Supply
name is
crates have been
Katsura
restocked. Load up.
Sunshine. Here for you today with the first Rakugo story, the first traditional Japanese Rakugo story that I ever learned. A short and sweet and rather cute story called Miso Beans. Hope you enjoy it. Sadakichi! Oi! Sadakichi! Sadakichi! Yes, master!
Adding ammo.
Sadakichi, I want you to go into the kitchen and see if the miso beans are boiling.
Only 4
Yes,
remain. Finish the
master!
job. 5 squads still operational in the AO. Head to the safe zone. Gas is moving.
Got some loot here.
Top 3. Don't let up now.
Reznov requesting LDBR.
Enemy airstrike in the area.
Too close.
Sadakichi, what are you doing? I think the beans are ready, master. What do you mean you think the beans are ready? Who told you to go eat the beans? I did not say eat the beans. I
Only
said
2
see
left.
with your eyes if the beans were boiling. Put that
3
stuff away.
squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
I have a job for you. Take this letter down the street. Huh? To Tanaka-san. Hurry up. Hurry up. Huh? Hurry up. That's Sadakichi.
Your squad is
You
down.
think we're raising a
Stay
thief in the
alive
house.
to bring 'em back.
Always stealing the beans.
Gas is inbound.
But you know, those beans don't look quite delicious. Maybe I'll have some myself.
You were 1 of 5 remaining. We lost that one, but we'll get a W next.
Broke their armor.
Oh, very good. Delicious. Really, really excellent. Excellent, but if Sadakichi comes back and sees me eating these beans, he'll say something like, Master, you told me not to eat the beans and now you're eating beans. I'll never hear the end of it. I go upstairs. No, upstairs. Sadakichi will come, running up the stairs and find me. Closet is dark. There must be somewhere I can go. Somewhere I can be alone. Somewhere no one think of coming to find me. I know. Toilet. As good a place as any.